I mean, like, in South Africa, my race is called colored. And it's a very stressful term to use in America because I know it's a derogatory term.
Right.
But I mean, that's what we are called in South Africa.
Right.
So I was born and raised in Johannesburg, South Africa. Well, when I was younger, I always wanted to be from America. I always was like, oh, I wish I was born in America. Just because I used to watch so many YouTube videos of people in America. But as I grew up, I realized like how amazing my childhood was in South Africa. Like the culture, the people, the music, the vibe. So yeah, growing up in South Africa was like the best childhood, and I wouldn't change it for anything. It's very different. Firstly, parties. In America, people don't really dance at parties. Like they dance, but in South Africa, we dance like circles. Literally everybody in South Africa can dance. So we make circles, and we get on tables, we hang off ceilings, we climb things, and all our parties are literally like crazy. And when I came to America and I went to parties, like people are just like on their phone or they're just swaying, and no. That's something that I noticed that's very different.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a heated debate that has got the internet buzzing. We have the South African star Tyla, her identity as colored, and the twist where Nigerian superstar Tiwa Savage stepped in with an apology that many people didn't ask for. Let's break this down. So here's the story. Tyla recently clarified her background. She said she's mixed with Zulu, Irish, Mauritian, Indian, and colored heritage. Now, in South Africa, the word colored is an actual community identity, not an insult. It's part of history, part of culture, and for many, it's how they define themselves. But outside South Africa, especially in the US, the word colored has a completely different meaning. It's tied to segregation, So when Tyla said she identifies as colored, a lot of people were shocked. And some even accused her of rejecting her blackness. But anyway, Tyla later explained. She never denied being black. She just said that in South Africa, she'd be classified as colored, and in other parts of the world, she's seen as black. Simple as that. But clearly, not everyone is willing to understand that cultural difference. The keyword there is in South Africa. If you didn't listen to her, you can, go back and listen so that it sinks in. Huh? Now, here's where it gets spicy. Out of nowhere, Tiwa Savage decided to apologize on Tyla's behalf. She said she understood why people in America will be offended by the word colored, and in her culture, elders sometimes speak up for the younger ones, so she thought she was helping. But the internet was like, hold up, Tiwa Savage, hold up. First, Tyla never asked for an apology. Second, Tiwa is Nigerian, not South African. So many felt she overstepped by speaking for a community she doesn't belong to. Instead of calming things down, Tiwa's move sparked a new wave of backlash.
I get why that would be such a huge thing here because of, the history behind that name, I don't know. I think I felt for her a little bit because I feel like she's young, and I don't think she means to come across like that. Mm-hmm. But where I'm from, when something like this happens, like they say the elder will come and say, on behalf of such and such, we apologize. Mm-hmm. That's what I feel like. If that wasn't communicated, I would like to say, like on behalf of her or whatever, like we apologize, like we didn't mean it, forgive us, because
This message is for Tiwa Savage. Auntie Tiwa, I like your music.
But don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again. Don't ever put your nose in South Africa's business. As a belief, don't do that. You had no business apologizing for something that didn't even need an apology. Do not twirl using us. Okay? Thank you.
I'm noticing that most Americans are failing to respect the fact that certain things are done differently in other countries. Because how are we still talking about Tyla's race in 2025? Like, how many times are we going to have to explain that Tyla is regarded as a colored woman in the country that she's from? She has identified as a colored woman her whole life. And now because the word colored makes you guys uncomfortable, she should change her racial classification to fit in or to be liked or to please you guys. Come on.
Guys, balance me a little bit. What stopped Tiwa Savage from saying, I cannot comment on the race politics of a country I'm not from? Instead of her opening her mouth and apologizing for Tyla about something that didn't need apologizing for. Also, the Breakfast Club, why are they so obsessed with our girl? That's getting scary.
I am tired of the Tyla discussion. I am tired of the Tyla conversation. And Tiwa Savage going on the Breakfast Club, this radio show that is obsessed with talking about Tyla and the race conversation and making it seem as if she understands even a little bit of what being a colored South African is really crazy. And then also as if Tyla sent you. Tyla did not send you to apologize. So why are you saying, oh, us as the elders? This is what people get frustrated about. People who pander to Black Americans. Sorry. Because it's not the rest of Africa's problem to fix the fact that Black Americans and Americans at large do not understand Tyla's cultural context. It's her cultural context. It's nobody else's problem to over-explain and get it into their heads. They don't want to understand it. So we leave it. It doesn't change who she is. We let it go. They must be the ones to fix whatever's going on in their minds about what they think or don't think she is. Who she is will not change. So to go there and apologize as if, what, she's going to take it back now and say she's Black? She's not Black. So then what?
If Tyla wanted to use the word colored, that's good on her. Black Americans are just not going to engage with it. I have people telling me, oh, you need to educate yourself about being colored. No, you're not going to Jim Crow my... That's back to South Africa where they got that apartheid going on. Go back there. It's okay. Take your colonized ass back there and let them call you colored. I will never take advice from a South African. Understand this. When will people realize that Black Americans, we accept a lot of people in American music because we love to see other Black people do good, even if they are not from this country. But the moment that you try to be funny in our face and play identity politics, we still have the key to the gate. We still have the key to the gate. We still own the keys. She tried to play identity politics. The people around her tried to play identity politics, and they lost the game. I'm sorry to tell you. People talking about we need to educate ourselves about being called colored. Understand, you must not understand how America works, because the moment that Black Americans open up that door to be called colored, guess what's coming behind there? Because you give them an inch here, they will take a mile. You're not going to Jim Crow us. No. This is why they did try to call people colored and Blacks. They wanted to take the human aspect out of it. So being called people of color and Black people is a very different thing. Now, if you don't stand on those values, that's okay, but we're just not going to consume your music. You do not have the privilege of having us be your fan base. It's okay. And trust me, when Black Americans don't listen to it, nobody's going to listen to it. We are the trendsetters. They just steal the trends.
Listen, watch, and leave your comments in the comment section down below. Let us know your opinion. Huh?
Because Tyla she has different heritages.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
So she can't just identify with one if she wants to identify. That's part of her heritage.
We are very different even in this African culture. And
Right.
I think sometimes Americans just think the way their culture is it.
Yeah.
But like African have their own culture and how they say things is different from how you say things.
I've always found that Americans like to impose their beliefs. They want to impose their way of thinking and their way of life onto everybody else. And it doesn't have to be like that.
Absolutely.
We can all coexist. We can all have
That's true.
conversations and find middle ground. When Tyla came through and she was like, I'm colored, you Americans should have come through and be like, okay, where are you coming from? They didn't even want to understand that. They were just like, oh, this is how we believe it. That's, you know?
That's a side. Tiwa Savage, she has been cooked pale on the comment sections. I've been seeing online. Tiwa Savage is catching hit.
Tiwa Savage ameambiwa akae kwa kutulia. They're telling Tiwa Savage, first of all, you don't understand much of our culture.
Yeah.
You speak about your album,
And,
you know?
And the moment now you apologize, it seems like you did something wrong. It's like
Right.
Tyla did something wrong.
Right.
Well, she didn't. She just said where I'm from. I'm colored, right?
And Tyla didn't even send you to apologize,
Bwana.
Tiwa Savage.
Kwa hiyo story nobody chases Tyla.
Yeah,
Tyla is a beautiful
She is
song.
representing Africa so well. She is talented, you know.
I love it.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? Was Tiwa Savage wrong to apologize on Tyla's behalf, or was she just trying to protect a younger artist from global backlash? And do you think the world will ever accept that identities like color in South Africa don't mean the same thing everywhere? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more reactions like this.